In the year 2000, I was sent out. Pastor Brown had done his best to pour himself into me, and I was now in Northampton. I've been there for 3 years, and you know, you're pioneering, you're having doubts, you're struggling. But there was a moment when everything changed, and it was a man who came to see me sing on the streets a couple times, and he's watching me. One week he's there. He's a well-dressed man. This man's wearing a wax jacket. This is the epitome of genteel style, you know. He's like a country farmer-looking gentleman. And he comes up to me one day, he says, you know, I've been watching you. He goes, you're actually really good. And he says to me, you know, you can really sing. And he goes, what really frustrates me, though, is why would you waste your talent? And we had this conversation. I said, look, I didn't waste my talent. What I'm doing is to see souls saved, and this is back and forth. And eventually he says, listen, I don't think you understand. There's people in this world who don't really believe in God and never will. And when he said that, it spun me completely out. So I went home. I'm thinking about what this man has said to me. And, you know, my pastor is trying to put an urgency in me, and I'm stalling. But after this man says this, God kind of gives me this vision of where this man's going to end up, and the urgency which I felt, because I kind of saw the eternal destiny of those who refuse the gospel. I kind of saw, it was like I had a vision of where these people who in their arrogance, in their self-confidence, would deny the existence of Christ. I kind of saw where they were going, and it just gave me something which has never left me. It gave me an urgency that with my dying breath, I would preach the gospel. And this song is based on what I kind of saw. This song's called 5 More Minutes. Listen to the words of this song. I need 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes of life, and I will pray. Don't leave me this way. Judgment day has come, and now the mystery's begun. Gonna stand before the Holy One. There's nowhere left to run. Now you suddenly recall each time you heard Jesus call, and how you just ignored it all, and now your back's against the wall. So afraid, so alone. You can't buy your way out of this one with a ton of precious gold. And all the things you bought and sold, none of them can ever pay for your soul. I just need 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes of life, and I will pray. Don't leave me this way. You realize you're no longer alone. You turn around, the King of Kings seated on his throne. He beckons you to bow down low. You begin to plead for your soul. Jesus looks you directly in your eyes, and tears begin to fill his own eyes. Oh, now this takes your soul by surprise. You have never ever seen such eyes. And with a voice like you never heard before, he says, oh my child, today you broke my heart. 'Cause now forever we must part. Me to the light, you to the dark. I just need 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes of life, and I will pray. Don't leave me this way. You hear a screaming sound. You realize it's you that's screaming. Demons take you down. There's only one place you're going now. Into a lake of fire you must drown. And somehow you know this is all your fault, 'cause you pushed away Jesus every time you heard him call. Now you must pay for your soul. Jesus tried to pay, but you told him no. I just need 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes of life, and I will pray. No, don't leave me this way. Oh, I just need 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes of life, and I will pray.